Greetings to the learners and viewers of VRTV12. I am Teacher Richel and I will be your learning guide for today's session. Description, sequence, cause and effect, compare and contrast, problem and solution. These are types of common text structures used in informational and non-fiction texts. How do we differentiate them? How useful are they in understanding the text that we read? Kids, I want you to get a pen and a notebook so that you can jot down the important details as we go on with our lesson. Now, get your Lesson 3 module titled Identifying the Purpose and the Key Structural and Language Features of Various Types of Informational and Factual Text, and scramble the letters in items 1 to 8 to form meaningful words and phrases by filling in the boxes. Then, write your answers in your notebook. Ready? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eight, How many correct answers did you get? If you got a high score, you were great. If you got a low score, don't worry. I know you can do well in the next activities. Now, listen to this news story.
The United States blamed China for the coronavirus pandemic, with the administration of US President Donald Trump pushing back on criticisms of their handling of the situation.
They made a statement that our soldiers brought it into China. No, it came from China.
While Trump has lauded Chinese President Xi Jinping's work in responding to the virus, he also referred to the coronavirus as the foreign virus that started in China and also took some digs at Europe for letting it spiral out of control.
What does the news article contain? Right! The news article contains factual information. Kids, there are two types of informational texts. First is the literary nonfiction. This type usually gives accurate information and defines clearly the beginning, middle, and end. It is written in story form and gives facts like personal essays, opinion pieces, speeches, literature essays, and journalism. Second is expository texts. These are written to explain or describe. Expository texts are usually labeled and have detailed diagrams that the readers understand the concept better. This type utilizes different structures like description, cause and effect, comparison and contrast, sequence, and problem and solution. There are 5 common text structures used in informational and non-fiction texts. The 5 types of informational text structures are the following. First is description. It is a text structure that describes something. It starts with an introduction and provides descriptions of the subject, idea, or character in the text. It makes use of vivid words. Second is sequence. It is a text structure that covers few purposes such as sequential instructions, chronological events, and arguments that use pieces of evidence to support a claim. Third is cause and effect. This is a text structure that explains why an action happened and provides the result of that action. This structure becomes complex when the effect has multiple causes or vice versa. This is usually encountered in historical texts. Then, fourth is compare and contrast. This is a text structure that involves the comparison of two or more persons, animals, things, or concepts. Fifth is problem and solution. It is a text structure that involves two parts. The author identifies a problem and details a solution. This time, I will show you the different text patterns and their corresponding definitions, keywords, and examples. Description text structure uses language to help the reader form images or visualize processes.
My niece is adorable, witty, and playful. She loves to play with her toys. She is curious to know how her toy cart moves, so she tries to dismantle the parts and assemble them again. Maybe in the future, she would want to become a successful engineer or a scientist.
Sequence text structure presents ideas or events in order in which they happen. The keywords are first, second, then, finally, before, after, next, earlier, later, last, eventually, meanwhile, and while.
My uncle Cyril was born in Roa City in 1963. He was the youngest son of the family. First, he graduated from elementary in 1975. Next, he graduated from high school in 1979. Then he got married. 3 years later, he took an engineering course. Now, he is a successful engineer.
Next is cause and effect. It provides explanations or reasons for an action or a phenomenon. The keywords are because, since, thus, so that, if, then, therefore, nevertheless, due to, this led to, as a result, then, so, for this reason, on account of, and consequently.
Every morning before Kim goes to work, she sees to it that she waters her gomomela plant. As a result, the plant blooms and grows healthy. Her neighbors love watching the growing plants.
Another text pattern is comparison and contrast. The keywords are while, yet, but, rather, most, either, like and unlike, same, as opposed to, as well as, likewise, on the other hand, although, the same and similarly.
I can tell about the favorite food of my friends Anna and May. Based on my observation, Anna loves to eat pasta and meat. However, May prefers rice and vegetables. For dessert, both of them seem to like black sambo.
The last one is the problem and solution. The keywords are propose, conclude, a solution, the problem or the solution, research shows, the evidence is, A reason for.
Bullying is one of the reasons why children don't want to go to school. Our school proposes more values formation activities and advocacy campaigns as solutions to address the said problem.
Now that you already know the patterns of text structure in informational text, let's try this activity. Read each sentence and identify what informational text structure is being presented. Write the letter of the correct answer in your notebook. You will be given 5 seconds to answer. 1. The learners go to school because they want to learn. They love to listen to their teachers. They are happy to play and talk to their classmates and schoolmates. 2. COVID-19 is a very hazardous disease that easily transmits from one person to another through coughing, sneezing, or simply just opening one's mouth. 3. The government is taking measures to prevent the rapid increase of early pregnancies. Teenagers should be guided properly and should be made aware of the consequences and harmful effects of getting pregnant at an early age. 1st, the boy went to the market to buy vegetables. Then, he stopped at the restaurant. Finally, he walked home. 5. The women living in the village don't cut their hair as a symbol of femininity and loyalty. Their children also have the same length of hair but of different colors. 'How many correct answers did you get? If you got 5, you did an excellent job. If 3 or 4, good. 2 and below, do better in the next activity. Let's practice more. Fill in the blanks with the correct term. First, blank are written to explain or describe. This type of text structure is usually labeled and has detailed diagrams that help the readers understand the concept better. Second, informational text has structures. Blank starts with an introduction and provides a description of the subject, idea, or character in the text. Third, blank covers few purposes such as sequential instructions, chronological events, and arguments. Fourth, blank explains the reasons and results. Fifth, blank involves a comparison of multiple things, revealing how similar and how different they are. Sixth, blank involves 2 parts. The author identifies problems and details solution to the problems. Did you get all the correct answers this time? Very good! Let's challenge ourselves more. In your notebook, write the correct answer by identifying the structure of each informational text. Let's begin! First, a habitat is a place where organisms live. A pond is an example of a habitat. It provides the living organisms with their needs in order to live and grow. Second, William and Andrew are twins. They are both excellent swimmers. William prefers to swim in the beach, while Andrew likes to swim in the pool. Third, La Nina is a phenomenon that brings heavy rains. As a result, it can affect the growth of crops and can create problems in food storage. Fourth, the man wanted to reach the top of the mountain, so he decided to explore it with other travelers. Fifth, the policeman is on duty. To prepare himself, he does the following. First, he takes a bath. Second, he wears his uniform. Third, he eats his breakfast. Finally, he sanitizes himself. What's your score? I know you did well. For your assessment, write your own informational text based on the given topic. Choose only 2 of the 5 text structures. When you're done answering, contact the number of your teachers found in your instructional kit, or you could email or send message via Messenger or SMS. Kids, you have learned the types of informational text, namely description, sequence, cause and effect, compare and contrast, and problem and solution. Your knowledge on these different text structures will surely help you grasp the meaning of the text that you are reading. If you want to watch this video lesson episode, just visit our YouTube channel, search Aral TV Deped Leyte. Click like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get the latest updates. Again, this is your teacher Rachel. Continue learning English. Keep safe.